Hello and welcome to Tech Review. Today we're reviewing the KIN TWOm. It is a Verizon phone and it's a Windows phone and Sharp, made by Sharp. It is a featured phone, so it's not a smartphone, doesn't require a data plan. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. On the front, there's not that many buttons. You have the speaker, sensor for light, you have 3.4-inch LCD screen, which is 320 by 40 pixels. Then you have the back button and the microphone. Then on the top you have a headphone jack right there. Any standard headphones, and it comes with its own pair of headphones, which we'll look at later. On the side we have a speaker at the bottom and the top, and right there, right here where my thumb is a button to take off the back. There are stereo HD speakers, sound pretty good. On the bottom you have the micro USB port, and you have the shutter button for the camera, and the volume controls in the awake and sleep button. Now on the back you have the 8 megapixel camera which records 720p video and has an LED flash. And of course I dropped it. This is the size comparison. On the left side you have an iPod Nano. On the right side you have a Nintendo 3DS. That's how big the phone is, and then here's my hand in comparison to the phone. It's a good sized phone. It's not too big, but it's not as big as the iPhone, but it's not like small either. This is one of Verizon's nicest featured phones and has one of the biggest screens of any other featured phones. You can buy this phone for $50 from Verizon. Again, it does not need a data plan, it just talk, so it costs $10 a month for basic talk and text. But Verizon has seemed to stop making the phone currently, but they did that before at the first couple models, so it would be sure to come back soon. Let's turn on the device. You just hit the top button up here, and that comes to the lock screen, which is a cute picture of my cat. Now you just slide it up as if it was a piece of paper. And this is the home screen. You can change the home screen. Right now it is in a red. It comes in a green. Let's see if I can put it aside. It usually comes in a green, and you can make it blue or purple. I mean pink, not purple, that's what I would say. Otherwise you can't do anything. You can rearrange the tiles, that's what Microsoft calls these little thing, tiles. You can rearrange them by putting 2 fingers, and then you can just be like dragging it all around. But we'll not mess with that right now. Let's try. Just easier like that. And once you're done, I just hit the back screen and it goes back to normal. So let's go ahead and look at the apps on this phone. This says apps. This is the phone. Phone. You know, nice little noise. Slide to the right. I think it's right. And you have your call log, and I don't know whose number this is, so I'm not going to show it. And then at the bottom, it shows if it autofocuses. I guess it won't. I guess it's too bright. Down here it says Verizon Wireless, has the time and the signal, and that's as recent, and we're going to that later. Now let's go ahead and look at the messages. And I did not touch it, actually. Okay, there's the message. Now, so I'm going to cover my thumb up so you can't see the number. On the top it just says messages, and this is voicemail new. And then you just have your little black box here that shows you the message. So we're going to cover that up. And here's the message. It comes in like a chat style. Just text message with myself. I saved it as person number 1, mobile. So you can delete, or you can click add. You can add video, contact, or photo, and then of course delete. Now, you can add any picture you've already taken, and you can take a new one, but you have to take a new video. You can't add pre-recorded videos for some reason. Now let's look at the camera. This is the picture I took with the camera at this random house. It's a very nice camera. You can easily slide through stuff. Then you go there, you have your favorites, and now you have albums. I have tons of albums. Now if you slide all the way to the left, you can activate the camera. Or you can do it this way. Now if you tap here, you can have settings. It says resolution, mode, flash, and lighting. Or you can click to video and then changes over to a video. Record 720p HD. Camera's great, video is decent. Alright, now the next contacts. Here's all the contacts. Let's find the one I made up. Person number 1. So it has the little picture. This is the default picture. Has the name right there. You can't see, but it says person number 1. I can do more and edit. If I click on more, I can link contact. Let's see if it will focus on that. Nope. Well, I can link contact, favorite, or delete. Now if I touch this or call it, I could hit text or call there. This phone does have a pretty bright screen. I have the brightness set all the way up because I like it like that. Now, something that's really great about this phone, it has a Zoom player. It says music or more, but it's powered by Zoom. So if you have a Zoom thing, it looks like that's Microsoft's version of an iPod. So we can click on music. Let's play something dumb so you can hear the speakers. Exactly. Call me maybe. And so let's turn that down. So it has the picture right there. It has his name, who sings it, and then in the background it's kind of like it has a picture of an artist or band. Then you can favorite it, replay, or shuffle, and that shows songs after that. So and that's about what that is. Now this can play MP4 file music, can play your iTunes music, anything really. Then you can also do the radio, but you have to have headphones plugged in to the radio, and it comes with headphones, which I'll show you later. Or you can have the Zoom Pass, which I do not have. You can get a 14-day free trial. Or if you tap over here, it does your pause, it has your history, has new, has video and stuff. Yeah. Now you have the browser. Now what I love about this phone is it can connect to Wi-Fi. Now, I have it on Wi-Fi now because I don't pay for 3G, but let's go to YouTube. So, the browser is pretty simple. You tap here, you have the name, you have the back button, reload, and favorite. And pull down and you have all your favorites. So let's go ahead and go to YouTube. I hope it's connected to Wi-Fi. Oh, it is. That's this little loading thing up there. It just kind of moves lines. And you can again do it like this. Now the Wi-Fi is pretty great on this phone. Let's go back to Google. It loads really fast. Dang it, email address right there. I'll just box that. It loads really fast and it can easily connect to any Wi-Fi. And this is the only Verizon phone that can connect to Wi-Fi that's not a smartphone. And they also have email. I don't know if I have my accounts hooked up or not. No, I do not have any accounts hooked up, but you can do Windows Live, Gmail, AOL Mail, and Yahoo Mail, or the Pop account. I don't have mine hooked up because this is a newer one, because I broke the other one. But these are really good phones, I love them. So, yeah. The email thing is supposed to work really well. I've used it before, but I just don't have it set up. Now let's look at the calendar. Now, calendar first goes to today. It shows you what you have to do for today if you have anything planned. I have no events. Or you can click on more and new month. There's the month, and all the gray inboxes are where you have to do something. And all my events are clean the hamster's cage. Or you can click on the new button and make a new event. But we don't want to do that. And we can go to the alarm. Okay. Go up. I'm looking at the camera, so if I don't touch something right, that's because I'm not looking at the right screen. Now, as my alarms for 6:30 work days, which is off, and are 9:15 for Sundays, which is currently on. It's easy to make alarms. You just kind of slide on and off if you want. Edit them or need. So it's pretty basic. That's what I use for my alarm. Then you have settings, which we'll look at later, and then you have calculator. a basic calculator. Nothing really special about it. It doesn't turn into a smart calculator or anything. Then you can search phone. Now what you do for this, you can't do it this way, you have to do it this way with the keyboard, the full QWERTY slide out keyboard, which I love. You just type whatever you want, it brings up contacts or apps, and you really don't have any apps, and I don't get that, why you got to search. Okay, so now, let's go to settings. Now you can have wireless controls, themes, sounds, screen lock, browser, phone, email, date, time, language, and about your phone. So now let's go. I didn't mean to click on that. Go back. Okay, there we go. So yeah, you can have blue, which they call Laszlo, red, which they call Wilson, which is what I have, Holmes, what they call pink, and Voss is what they call green, and it comes with green. Okay, now let's look at something. Recent. That shows all the recent things you just went to, and you can click on them and open them up easily. Now you have what they call the dashboard, which is the time down here in the corner. Just kind of click on that, tap it if I can, and it shows Verizon, signal, date, time, the ringer, and the battery life. And I accidentally clicked on there. This is, you can silent, vibrate, soft, normal, loud. That's what you can do really easy from there. Now, let's go ahead and take a picture with the camera, and then I'll post it in this video so you guys can see what it's like. So, every once in a while, it might pop up loading, but it doesn't take long, and that barely ever happens. Let me find something to take a picture of. Let's get that DS over here again. Okay, so, So then let's talk about the storage of the phone. This phone comes with 8 GB storage and 256 megabytes of RAM. You cannot put any more storage, there's no SD card or anything. So what you have is what you get. Now let's go ahead and go back to the Zune player. Now, to put music on the phone, you have to have the Zune software downloaded on your PC or Mac, whatever you have. You have to have it downloaded. Software is pretty fun and easy to use. And the screen is also a multi-touch screen, in case I didn't mention that. Oh yeah, if you slide this way, you have your favorite contacts, which I'm covering so you don't see. And just hit that button. We'll go back home. Now that's the back button, it's not a home button. So if you're going through a lot of things and you just hold it down, then it will take you home. So let's go look at the charger it comes with. Thank you for watching. You do reviews on phones, computers, cameras, clocks, and mobile devices like that. So thanks for watching. Bye.